Hi, I'm John Sullivan with 401k Specialist. I'm on the floor of the FI 360 conference in Nashville, and I'm joined by Fred Reish of Drinker Biddle, and he just got through with a great session about IRA rollovers and what else, the fiduciary rule. And so what's going on with the fiduciary rule? At this point, is the the June 9th date, is it baked in?
We think so.
Yeah.
Definitely. There are laws about how regulations get changed, and there just doesn't seem to be enough time between now and June 9 to withdraw it or to revise it.
Sure.
So it looks like we are going to have a fiduciary rule for any advice to plans, retirement plans like 401k plans, participants in the plans, or about rolling over to an IRA when you leave the plan. And one of the real concerns is that the Department of Labor has is that people are in 401k plans and then they retire in their 60s, take the money out, roll in an IRA, and they get caught up in the retail marketplace where instead of the low-cost, high-quality investments inside plans, they get put in high-cost, in some cases, low-quality investments inside IRAs. Now, if you get a good advisor, you should get good treatment in the IRA. Unfortunately, there are some advisors who, there's some advisors that may use that as an opportunity to feather their own nest by high-cost, high-fee investments, and may not even apply the basic investment principles that are necessary, like a proper asset allocation, so there's some conservative investments, some growth investments, because this money has to last. The typical 65-year-old is going to live for 20, 22, 23 years.
Sure.
Husband and wife, age 65, one of them, a good chance, will be alive 30 years later.
Yeah.
And that money's got to last, so it needs to be well invested. The costs need to be reasonable. That's what this rule is trying to do. That'll be the long-term effect of the rule.
Now, one thing that you mentioned was that, you got to make sure, obviously, from a due diligence standpoint, that the rollover is in the best interest of the client. But if you're receiving funds as well, you're supposed to make sure that you know a lot about kind of the other side of it, where the money is coming from. That's causing some concern within the industry. Can you just describe that a little bit?
Absolutely. When you take an advisor under the fiduciary rule who's going to make a recommendation to take money out of the plan, under the new rules, we'll have to go look at the plan. They'll say, what are the investments in the plan? What are the expenses? What are the services that participants get? And then compare that to the IRA.
Yeah.
And if the IRA isn't as good a deal or better a deal, then the advisor has to recommend that the money stay in the plan.
Sure.
They can't just automatically recommend a rollover when it's not in the best interest of the investor. That's why this rule is huge, and it's a big change.
Yeah.
That did not exist before.
Yeah, wonderful. Fred, thanks as always. Appreciate your time.
Good to talk to you.
All right, wonderful.
Thank you.